You have been told many lies of Middle-earth.
What was the moment where you feel really connected to your character?
I don't think it fully hit me that we were really doing Lord of the Rings until Hall H yesterday. It was the moment where you were immersed in people who love Tolkien as much as you do, and then all of a sudden it just kind of slaps you in the face. For me, there's before Hall H and after.
What surprised you about that Hall H reaction?
How loud it was. And the fact that, we had Colbert moderated. So as a Tolkien expert, to have his blessing was really special.
One of the first one was when I had my ears for the first time and my entire costume. It was one of the most special ones, to be able to have this lifelong childhood dream of being an elf and seeing yourself as one was very deep.
What was your reaction when you saw those ears for the first time on you?
Tears. I do a lot of that. This is something that is bigger than any of us. And that also came to my consciousness yesterday at Hall H. I felt that I was part of something bigger, but then I was seeing it and feeling that energy yesterday as well. So it's a proud moment, number one of thousands.
When I first met Megan and Daniel and Dylan and Sarah and all the cast members that I had the privilege of working with, I think that's when I felt the most connected, because they were so believable and so present, and so that helped me feel like I had to be, and I had to embody and hopefully embody them as truthfully as they did. So that was a really important part of it, and I couldn't have done it without them.
It's been multiple layers of aha moments of this is really happening. There's stepping into your costume for the first time. There's showing up to the set for the first time and looking around you and being transported to Middle-earth. Getting on a helicopter to go to location because you can't get there any other way. Watching the screening as a cast and cheering my colleagues on, my friends on, and geeking out as a fan. And then Hall H and Stephen Colbert. I'm like a kid. This is the best life. My inner kid is just gleeful right now.
What is one special skill you either had to learn or developed along the way that you're really proud of the most?
I had to learn a lot of skills. My character is quite active and he's a warrior, soldier, and master archer. But on top of that, he's an elf. And elven warriors use their senses as well in a very different way. So the body reflects that, the way that they step reflects that. And on top of that, my character is have the privilege of creating a new character that is not in the books. So that is total freedom for me, but again, a lot of responsibility. I made this proposal to the team actually, and they of me wanting to create something new. So we did Taekwondo, Wushu, Kung Fu, and brought Brazilian martial art capoeira, and also I did all my wire work. So 98% of what you see on screen, or what you will see on screen, is myself. So there was a lot of learning.
Not being able to constantly act with your scene partner and working with scale doubles, which, they were amazing, and having to find another way to prepare and build a dynamic between yourself and, another actor when you may not be sharing the screen at the same time. That is something that really, I think, bonds you in a way that I hadn't experienced before.
We Harfoots have each other.
For I must now wander this wandering day.
We're safe.
If there were an action figure made that was based on you from real life, what accessories would come with that action figure?
Probably a really cool diaper bag. It's just got everything in it. He pulls out nunchucks and, baby bottles. I'm a dad, and that's a lot of my life. So just a really cool diaper bag. Comes in all different colors and sizes. It's got all these cool compartments. I think I would actually be onto something.
I could see that.
Grab the bag. Good to go. Yeah. And it's a non-gendered bag, so you can get it in all kinds of different shapes and sizes. It's not one size fits all. I'm telling you, we're onto something here. Someone needs to market this. As soon as you put the bag on, every parent is a superhero.
I love it.
That's the line.
That's the line.
You're welcome.
as a person. I look like a monster when I go to bed because I have a whole concoction of things. I was talking about this earlier. I have industrial grade earplugs that have a string so that I don't lose them. I have a one eye mask, and then on top of that, I put my favorite T-shirt around because it's soft.
I didn't know
and then
that.
and I will come with 4 body pillows. That's the thing. I like one body pillow. Like, yeah. So it's like sleeping monster, beauty monster.
Darkness will march over the face of the earth.
If there were one movie to rule them all, what would it be?
Guys, that's so hard.
It is hard. I mean, from my top. Go ahead. You seem sure.
I just Parasite. It functions on so many levels. I mean, you could almost make the case that it's a genre movie if you wanted to, but it has suspense, humor. It's constantly taking turns in. You think you know where it's going. You feel invested in everyone. Everyone gets a fair shake in the film. And I've just never seen anything like it. I haven't seen anything like it in a long time. It's the kind of movie that keeps coming to me. You know, the last thing you want is to make a movie and then everyone goes, okay, let's go get a pizza. We're not even going to talk about it. This is one that visits me in my dreams. And that you can rewatch and see something new every time. Whether or not you can watch it and just watch how it's framed. You know, that the upstairs, downstairs is illustrated in a shot repeatedly over and over again through the film. It is immersive. It is a stroke of genius, and I can't wait to see what else he does.
혹시라도 이걸 쓸 찬스가 있으면 대박이긴 한데.
I'd say Nightmare Before Christmas, actually. Yeah, that's a movie that I keep coming back to, that it has like the elements of beauty and art and all that stuff, but it always brings you back to like that cozy feeling as an adult. I feel like the older I get, the more I crave that kind of feeling, you know, as an actor as well. You kind of doing this, you know, being dramatic, etc., etc. So I want to go home, take a shower, AC up, bowl of cereal, and kind of watch Nightmare Before Christmas. And Jumanji's a close second, the original one.
Thanks, I've seen it.
I just recently watched Gaslight, the 1944 Ingrid Bergman film, and I fell in love with it. For that era, I'm just blown away by the filmmaking, the acting, all of it.
Always, oh my dear.
I'll say Shoplifters, because you have no idea where it's going to go from the start. You know, the second that you walk into the supermarket with the characters, you just have absolutely no idea. You think it's going to be a real family-centered film, and then it is, but at the same time it looks at all these different, you know, about relationships and what you sacrifice, what you compromise from family, what you keep from family to keep an idea of what home is, and you don't want to break it. And I think it can subvert your expectations the whole time. I remember being in the cinema watching it, and I'll just never forget the feelings that I had after it. Yeah.